Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Greeting of peace to all my family and friends, anyone that's currently watching the channel. I'm your host Sami Higab, and just now I'm going to do a short reaction video on a very short clip that was posted on LinkedIn titled "The Birth of a Nation, Israel 1948." So the whole catastrophe, whole beginning of this ethnic cleansing and genocide by this Nazi Zionist terrorist regime actually started over 100 years ago, but officially on 1948 when they declared their state, terrorist state of Israel. And we just want to react to the testaments from the soldiers that perpetrated crimes against humanity, and they celebrate it and they glorify their victory by raping children and causing a lot of crimes against humanity. And you tell me, you judge for yourself what Israel stands for. So let's watch together, inshallah.
מלחמת השחרור, ידענו דבר אחד פשוט, או אני או הם.
מדינה לוקחים עם חרב, ככה אבא שלי אמר לי. המדינה מתשוור.
ודאי, הרגנו בהם, בלי נקיפת מצפון.
הרגת, אז עשית דבר טוב.
הייתי מוכן להרוג.
לא דיברתי עם אף אחד על זה.
אשתך נגיד שחיית איתה הרבה מאוד שנים, אני מניח. לא דיברת?
אף פעם לא סיפרתי לה. מה, אני אספר לה שאני הייתי רוצח?
תערובת של כל מיני דברים, של נקמה ואכזריות, אנשים שבאו היו כבר אנשים שבאו ממחנות ההפרדה.
שם, שאנשים היו בכזה טרנס, שלפי כמה וכמה עדויות, נכנסו שם מחמת זעם בכל מי שראו.
צד אחר מוצא את האקדח, טרח, הרג את כולם.
הייתי אני ככה, בגדים של שינה, ויאללה, רפו אותם כמו פרות, חליהם.
בזמן קרב, אם מישהו הרים ידיים, משהו כזה, לא לקחתי שבויים.
כמה אתה חושב אנשים הרגת ככה?
לא ספרתי. אני לא יכול לדעת בחיי.
הוא תפס אישה, חתיכה צעירה, נכנס לבית אחד, הכין חדר מיטות, עם מיטה, ברטה לזיין אותה.
הילדה חזרה, זה סמרטוטיה.
אחד אנס שם איזה ילדה בת 16, משהו כזה. אתה מבין? אבל זה מכוער מאוד, היה לנו בחור אחד, הוא נפטר, הוא היה פרא אדם, הוא לקח פשוט מאוד, ורצח אותם בתוך המכלאות. חוטי ברזל כאלה, עגולים כאלה, אספו כל הגברים. הם יושבים שם כולם על הרצפה, ובא מישהו ולוקח תת מקלע ומתחיל זה, מחליף מחסנית. מה אתה חושב? זה חבר'ה שלקחו את הלוויורים ורדפו אחרי חבר'ה ושרפו אותם. זה היה משהו זוועתי, וזה אסור לספר, אני לא אדבר על זה.
מלחמה זה מלחמה. לא כל אחד יכול לדעת מה זה מלחמה. ואני אומר, מי שלא היה שם, לא יכול לשפוט אף אחד אחר.
Individuals, but it's very clear here. This is the kind of barbaric savages that we're talking about. These are testaments coming from them, at least Hamas, that whoever they profess to be or what they're fighting for, they never do any of these hideous crimes against humanity. You've seen already so many evidence out there of the humane actions they've taken when they captured hostages or prisoners of war. In every situation, they treated them well, in a very respectful way. They gave them food, they ate with them, they clothed them, they put them in clean places, no rape, no violence against humanity. So every single crime that Israel perpetrates against innocent civilians, they twist the truth and they flip it on to the resistance fighters. And the whole world sides with this Zionist Nazi state, this terrorist group, built on the concept of racism. So they're a fascist organization, they're white supremacists, they discriminate against other ethnic groups, and it's very sickening what they do. Now, we don't want violence, but if we have to fight, we will fight. And you will find yourself 2 billion fighting 2 billion people. And yes, there is a percentage, no doubt there is a percentage of cowards out there that sell their soul to the devil and so on. And you'll be able to buy them with your wealth. But you're not going to be able to impact 2 billion people at the same time. So beware, O Israel. Egypt is watching. The whole world is watching. And all the Muslims are going to be united, inshallah, God willing. And you're going to find yourself in serious trouble. Oh, no, we're not going to exterminate the Jews, because many of us are part Jew as well, part from Bani Israel, and we're going to be uniting against you. So be warned. We're not going to take revenge in your way of definition of revenge. We're going to fight those who fight us. So be aware. The Muslims are coming, inshallah, God willing. And slowly, slowly, the world is waking up to the truth. And they're seeing the crimes that you're committing against humanity. And you're going to pay a very expensive price in this life or the next. But you'll definitely be taken to account for every single violation that you've committed and perpetrated against the Arabs, Palestinians, and the entire human race. Every single one of these individuals, these sick scumbags, are going to pay an expensive price. No one's going to live forever. We're all going to taste death. But your ultimate destination is going to be hellfire. So be warned. I'm going to show you other videos, inshallah. I'm going to have a busy day later on, so I want to keep things very short, inshallah. And I hope you've enjoyed this clip. It really exposes who Israel is, what they stand for. It stands for racism. It stands for ethnic cleansing, genocide, corruption. That's all they stand for. It's not Israel or the Prophet Israel. I don't like to use that word. So from now on, I'm not even going to call them Israel, because they don't deserve that name. They've stolen that name. They hijacked it from the children of Israel. And they are just terrorists. These are the Zionist terrorists. Zionist, racist, fascist, Nazi terrorists. That's who they are. They don't deserve that name, Israel, because that's the name of a prophet. Peace and blessing be upon him. Yaqub, Jacob. He's also known as Israel. And also the descendants of Israel are known as Bani Israel, who we revere. Many of the prophets came from Bani Israel, such as Musa alayhi salam, such as Isa alayhi salam. These are our prophets as well. So we respect them, because they were Muslims like us. Islam is not a new religion. Like I was speaking to one Pakistani brother yesterday, and he's telling me that Islam started as a new religion. It's not a new religion, my brother. Islam started since the beginning of creation. It stands for peace and total submission to the will of God. Adam was a Muslim. Noah was a Muslim. Every single prophet that came, and even Abraham and his descendants were all Muslims. Musa was a Muslim. The word Muslim is an Arabic word for someone that submits their will to the will of God. The followers of Moses were Muslims. They made the declaration, La ilaha illallah, Musa Rasulullah. There is no one worthy of worship except Allah, and Moses is the prophet of God. That is the declaration, and that's the declaration that Jesus, peace and blessing upon him, made as well. There is no one worthy of worship except Allah, and Isa Rasulullah. All the followers of Isa, Jesus, peace and blessing upon him, made that declaration. Even Jesus, peace and blessing upon him, bowed down in the Garden of Gethsemane. The story is told to us in the New Testament. It's the Gospel of Jesus. That he bowed down and said, I by my own will can do nothing. I bow down in peace and total submission to you, God in heaven. I by my own will can do nothing. I by the will of God, inshallah in Arabic, inshallah, God willing, I can heal the blind and leopard. I can bring back the dead. All these miracles only by the will of God. I, by my own will, can do nothing. Only by the will of God. And he declared that he's a Muslim by bowing down and saying, I bear witness, I bow down in peace and total submission. Peace and total submission to the will of God. You translate it Arabic, it's Islam. As a Muslim, when you submit, you're called a Muslim. And the way of life, the blueprint to have a successful life in this world and the next is Islam. It's nothing new. It's always been that from the very beginning of creation. It's not based on ethnicity. It's not based on anything else. It's not based on gender. It does not discriminate, because ultimately we all originate from the same father and mother. We're all one family. We're all part of the human race. So we're all brothers and sisters. So enough is enough. So wake up, all people. I'll leave you with this message of peace. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And take care for now. And I look forward to creating another reaction video very soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Bye bye.